This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is September 8th, 2020. We're performing a video waistline and sewer line inspection, and we are located at 1588 Ryder Cup Drive, Thousand Oaks, California. And we are behind the kitchen area. There's a waistline from the upstairs master bathroom coming down, then runs up underneath the slab and out toward the front of the house. And this is our kitchen area. And the shrubs right here. We're in the bushes a little bit. We're going to zero out our camera monitor right here at the beginning of the outlet, or the inlet, excuse me, for the clean out. We're going to zero out. This way we get a good accurate reading. We have an ABS plastic waistline cleanout. We're going to begin running in. A little debris in there. Nothing terrible. We'll push that out, push past it. And now we're in ABS plastic waistline, and we're under the slab. That joint, as you can see, there's a little ridge, and then you see the face of the pipe. That pipe was not seated all the way into that fitting. The likelihood of it causing a problem is very, very slim, but it just wasn't seated all the way into the fitting. We're going to begin running out. We'll run out to our clean out at the front of the house, and then we'll move our camera equipment to that clean out, and we've got a very long driveway to run out. That joint appears to be in fair condition. They continue to run out a little bit, making a turn. Those joints appear to be in fair condition. Joint appears to be in fair condition. Those joints appear to be in fair condition, and there's an inlet coming off to the side, 28 feet. Just going to begin running out. Going to continue to run out. We have another inlet. We've got something hanging in front of us here. I don't know what that is. There was some debris in the line. Try and get rid of it here. Okay. Just going to pull back a tiny bit right here. Got an inlet right there. And we're pushing past it. Those joints appear to be in fair condition. We just had some buildup and it was stuck to the top of the pipe. Now we have a belly right here at 42 feet. We're going to keep pushing out. We're going to push out past this and just see how long this belly is, how far it goes from 42 feet on. So it's very short. Got about a 3-foot belly right there, and a lot of buildup right in this area. And that is because of the belly. You'll get a lot of buildup in this area because we're going underwater. These fittings weren't graded properly when the fittings were put in. And we're going to stop. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we've located this area and we are at our mainline cleanout right now. So we're going to continue to pull back. So we've got a little belly right at our mainline cleanout at the front of the house. The rest of it looks to be in pretty fair condition. All the joints look to be fair. We do have the one that wasn't seated real deep. This area we do have some buildup in here. Wouldn't hurt to flush this line really well either. Maybe hydrojet this line just to get this line good and clean. Get all that scale and buildup off of there so it doesn't build up quite as easily and won't have the issue of stoppages possibly. We're going to continue to pull back. Coming back to our clean out. This is our waistline clean out. Now we're pulling up and out of our waistline clean out. We're going to pause for just a quick moment and we're going to move our equipment. Okay, we've moved our camera to the front of the house. Windows right here. Driveway area. Walkway toward the front of the house. And we're going to zero out our camera monitor right here at the 3-inch ABS plastic cleanout. We're going to begin running. We get a long run all the way to the sidewalk area or all the way to the street. It's a long driveway. We're going down into our ABS plastic. And right there we have the belly that we saw from the back. Now there's a little bit of buildup because of this belly. You can see the buildup right there. Try and push through. Try and clear our camera lens. Now we're going to run through and out toward the street. A little bit of film on the camera lens. Just going to pull it back, see if I can wipe it down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to try and pop it back in there again. See if we can run out a little bit faster. Pause for one moment. Okay, we're going to continue running out now. Running out toward the street. We're going to just run out, and we'll probably get into a little water here and there where we can rinse our camera lens off a little bit better. We get into the debris when we get into this clean out, and it makes it very, very difficult to try and keep this camera lens really clean. But we should be able to rinse it off. If not, we'll have to run water. Try and rinse it off somewhere. Continue running out. And we're going to continue to get debris on this camera lens regardless, because there's buildup in the sewer piping. And we'll view the whole sewer on the way back. Okay, so we're going to continue pushing out. Now we're in vitreous clay. So it looks like we've hit the property line in front. So we're going to run out and hit the city sewer, hopefully from here, and then we'll rinse our camera lens off and take a look at everything on the way back. Should be at about 182 feet or somewhere right around there when we hit the city sewer, very possibly, if it's a 35-foot lateral. And there's our city sewer. We had some roots in the joint in the lateral we're going to have to take a look at. Don't have a lot of water running, so we're going to run some water. We're going to rinse this camera lens off. And then when we pull back, we'll mark our areas out. Tub. Gotta pause for a moment. Okay, we're in the city sewer. This is the saddle area. We just dropped into the city sewer. That's our saddle area. Our saddle area looks like it's got some hairline roots. That may be running down the piping. So we're going to pause for a moment until this water dissipates. So we're going to pause. Okay, we've let the water dissipate. Water's run down. Now, we're going to take a look. That joint appears to be in fair condition. Those two joints by the saddle area, we got a little hairline roots, as I said, and I think they're growing from further. Now, we've got a fairly substantial offset and a separation right here at this joint, which we're going to pause for a moment. We're going to go out to the parkway area and we're going to go locate this. So we're going to put our locator on and pause. Okay, we marked this area in the street at approximately 9 foot 3 inches deep. Marked it with a red crayon. We're about 15 to 18 feet in the street. Pretty large offset right there. No break in the line at that point. Looks like we can see part of the rubber, the neoprene coupling. May not be too big an issue if we don't have major issues back further, which we very well may. A very large root intrusion, and a major offset. There's a major shift right there, and there's a large root intrusion, which generally means that there's a major offset in the piping and probably a crack or a break right there. We can't really see because of all the root intrusion. We're going to pause for just a moment. Okay, the buyer declined to take a look at the screen. She'll just take a look at it on the video when we send her the video. But you have major issue right there. We don't know exactly to what degree. There's very large root intrusion. Could be a big crack, could be a break. We don't really know until that's cleared. We're going to continue to pull back, but as we went through that joint too, it stepped up as we were coming back, so something shifted. And this is all the vitreous clay. This is our 6-inch vitreous clay in the street. This is considered our city lateral, and the homeowner is responsible for the city lateral from their property line, usually somewhere up to about 10 feet onto the property, to the city sewer tie-in connection at the saddle area where we showed you where we dropped into the city sewer. So we're going to continue pulling back. That joint has a minor offset, no problem. Don't foresee any issues there. Really, it's just a one joint from what I saw. We're going to continue to pull back. That joint appears to be in fair condition. We'd have to hydrojet that area so we could take a good look at it and see if there is any major issues. That joint appears to be in fair condition. And this is the transition from the 4-inch ABS plastic to the 6-inch vitreous clay. It almost appears that it's the same size. It's very difficult to tell. It looks like it increases right there and we drop down. So more than likely it is 4-inch to 6-inch. Sometimes we run into 4-inch ABS dropping right into 4-inch vitreous clay, but this does look like 6-inch. So we're going to continue pulling back. This is our test tee right here. When they put the line in for the property line sewer, they fill the line up and they plug this area off for testing to make sure that it's holding water. So that's the test tee. Looks like we got a little bit of a separation right there, a little gap, but it could be just in a coupling. It could be a Fernco coupling or some type of a coupling where you have a gap in it. Those joints appear to be in fair condition. As we're pulling back, we'll be able to see the joints a whole lot easier. That joint appears to be in fair, maintainable condition at this time. Now we may have 20-foot lengths of ABS plastic between joints. Very common with a long run. Piping comes in 20-foot lengths. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. That joint appears to be in maintainable condition. Coming up the driveway back toward the house, toward the front of the main house. And as I said, we have long lengths of ABS plastic pipe. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. That's at 73 feet. We're going to pause for a minute and we're just going to locate this area. I believe there may be another mainline cleanout out here. So we're going to pause and locate this area. Okay, we located this area in the driveway close to where it widens, and we marked on the side of the driveway with an orange flag of where this fitting is. They may have not brought it up to grade. This may be just underneath the concrete, and it's a few feet deep. It was 5 feet. Yeah, it was about 5 feet deep. So we'd have to probe around and see if there was a mainline clean out off to the side somewhere. Okay, we're going to pull back, but that is definitely a clean out fitting. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. Pulling back toward our clean out. Make a slight turn. Got a little bit of an offset in that joint. Not terrible. Coming back toward the clean out, and then we had a little belly right here where we're holding water. And then we're going to pull up and out of our mainline sewer clean out. And that will conclude our video waste line and sewer line inspection.